Hi lovies, you're welcome back to this channel. If you're new here, my name is Belinda Strana. Thank you so much for all the love and support. Don't forget to please subscribe to this channel, turn on notifications so that anytime I upload a video, you will be the first person to be notified. And to my returning subscribers, thank you so much for all the love and support. To those people that share my videos, that leave commentaries, you guys are the real MVP. Thank you so much for all the love and support. Alright lovelies, let's dive into this.
So lovelies, I came across this video on my For You page on TikTok and I thought to share with you guys. It's all about this, Jasmine Crockett, our sister that talks about the bashed, bleached booty and all of that. I'm just gonna roll her clip, with her fellow Congress members. Please leave me your own thoughts in the comment section of what you think of this video. All right, lovelies,
let's talk about Jasmine Crockett. A few days ago, a lot of you got introduced to Representative Jasmine Crockett because she slayed Marjorie Taylor Greene with the bleach blonde, bad built butch body comment. However, a lot of us have known about Jasmine Crockett. Jasmine Crockett represents Houston, and she is a congresswoman in the House of Representatives. Again, a lot of us already knew about Jasmine Crockett, and I'm going to continue to elevate her voice onto my platform because, I don't know which one of her colleagues this line of questioning was addressing, but Jasmine Crockett slayed yet again.
I just want to go over a few things that are concerning and alarming to me. I don't know if you're familiar, but have you ever heard of Project 2025?
Absolutely.
I've read about that, Congresswoman.
Okay. And there are some things indicated in Project 2025 that are quite concerning to me. And I want to talk about a few of those topics because this hearing almost feels like a Project 2025 hearing. One of those topics is diversity in the workplace. The agenda includes making sure that the next conservative administration dismantles DEI apparatus by eliminating various chief diversity officer positions, etc. And you engaged in an exchange earlier with one of my colleagues, and I don't know if you recall, but it was hit me a little differently as a Black woman sitting here, because it almost seemed as if you either get diversity or you get qualifications. It did not seem as if my colleague understood that someone can be diverse and qualified. And it is why you have people like me that get very frustrated, not just in the halls of Congress, but in general in this country. Because as I'm sitting here and there seemed to be this question of you're either diverse or you're qualified, all I could think about was the fact that I currently hold an honorary doctorate. I also hold a Juris Doctorate. I also hold a bachelor's. I also technically hold the rank of Lieutenant Colonel in the Civil Air Patrol, and I actually practiced law for almost 2 decades, in addition to serving on various boards, in addition to being a prior state lawmaker. And there are those that would make some people believe that because I happen to be Black and or a woman, that somehow, even though I can rattle off all the qualifications in the world, my Blackness makes me unqualified. My question to you is that the attitude that you subscribe to?
Absolutely not, Congresswoman. And in fact, what we do at OPM every day is look to knock.
Let me break that down for you. Jasmine is letting the racists know, not just the racists out there on the internet, but the racists that sit alongside her in Congress. She's letting them know that, baby, you are the unqualified one. I have this, and this. That's why I have gotten to where I am. It's not just because the color of my skin. You may look at the color of my skin and think I'm unqualified, and that's what makes you racist. But no, baby, I have this, and this. That's why I am where I am. Because if I didn't have this, and this, I for sure wouldn't be sitting in the spot that I'm sitting in currently. Only you mediocre, pale-skinned people can sit in elevated places and not have this, and this. And that's because of this racist society that we call the United States of America. I have a bachelor's degree. I had to have a bachelor's degree and a certain amount of years of experience to get the job that I have. I had to have that. There's no way that I look like this and not have the qualifications would have gotten the job that I have. But you see, racist white people, they could care less about all of the years of schooling, all of the years of experience that you have obtained that make you a qualified individual for you to be in the position that you are in. They don't care about any of that. Because you're black, they think you got the position because you're black, because of affirmative action, because of DEI. That's why they are now running around with the mantra, DEI hire, affirmative action hire. I don't care how black you are. If you don't have the qualifications to back this up, there's no way you would get that job. Let's see what some of the racists had to say about Jasmine running down her qualifications. Representative Jasmine Crockett is out here showing off an honorary doctorate and an honorary rank to convince you that she is not a DEI hire. But all this did was reaffirm that she is a DEI hire. You know who hired Jasmine Crockett? The voters in Houston hired Jasmine Crockett because of her education experience, because of her knowledge of the judicial system, because of her experience as an attorney. You notice they only picked out the honorary titles that she holds. They didn't pick out that she holds a juris. They didn't pick out that she has a law degree, that she has a bachelor's, that she has 20 years experience in being a lawyer. And they didn't specifically state that the voters in Houston put Jasmine in this position. No. She's a DEI hire because she's a black woman, not because of all of these qualifications. Why? Because we're too stupid to look at her experience and her qualifications to make a sound decision. There's more. This one is my favorite. Ghetto Rep Jasmine Crockett is still sounding off about her blackness and lists off her accomplishment credentials during a hearing. Hey, sister, you are a product of affirmative action, not high intellect. They giving out degrees now? They giving out Juris Doctorates now? They just giving out experience? That's what they doing? These are the people that will go around and say that they aren't racist. And they're basing this decision off of the color of her skin. They tied it to affirmative action. Forget that the people of Houston voted Jasmine into this position. There's tons of comments like this. Tons of them. And they're all coming from mediocre, racist white people who have no level of education, probably don't even have a high school diploma or a GED. We rock with you, Jasmine. Keep doing what you're doing.
Like, seriously, lovelies, this, actually reminds me of the period of affirmative action. This was just, the way it all looked like. During affirmative action, a lot of, especially Asian people and all of that, and, pan-colored people, they thought that affirmative action gave rooms for more black women to be admitted into Ivy schools and all of that, without even realizing that it actually gave rooms for, white women. And this thing that she's been saying here is something that have been happening in the society. There's a video I posted where I was even talking about, black women in higher positions and how they were able to get to such positions. Like there, I even talked about how it takes a lot of qualifications upon qualifications, degrees upon degrees, screening upon screening, test upon test, repeated. Like it takes a lot of work, a lot of hard work, a lot of dedication. It takes a lot of things from you, like a lot of endurance, like because you have to endure. You have to because the color of your skin have already made you someone like you will just keep on enduring to achieve a certain goal. So for you to see a woman in a certain position, oh my God, a black woman for that matter, you have to know that this woman have really, she has brought herself in such position because of so many things that she has acquired academically, professionally, and all of that. You cannot compare the rate at which, this, black women, black people entirely have to work times 2, 3 harder to get to a certain position compared to a pan-colored person. A pan-colored person might just, wake up one day, do 1 or 2 degrees, and find yourself in a certain huge position. Why someone who happens to be a pan-colored person, who happens to be a black person, we have to have multiple degrees, qualification, and all of that to get to such level. So this woman, Cricket, she's been trending about a week now. She's been on TikTok, starting from the blonde, patched body, whatever, where she actually set a pan-colored woman straight. She set the record straight, where this woman is trying to dehumanize her, trying to bring her down. They were actually talking about an issue, an important one that has to do with work. And this pan-colored woman decided that she's gonna come for her look. How can you be in the middle of something very important, an official, thing that is very important, and you brought up a look of someone, telling her about her eyelashes, because she felt that as a black woman, which she is, she's not supposed to be in such position, or she's not supposed to be in their midst, because she felt that she is unqualified. One thing about these people is that no matter how educated you are, no matter how qualified or how competent you are, so far you have a dark skin, you are automatically unqualified and unfit for such positions. The truth about all of this is that when this pan-colored woman decided to come for her look, the other gray and cis pan-colored people were just all cool with it. But when she now retaliated by talking about the blonde body, whatever, That was when they were like, oh no, 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 no. Like, this is one of the example of the corporate job that women especially and other black people are talking about in the corporate. They will treat you as though you are unqualified because they feel that your presence is not even needed there. They feel that because of the color of your skin, you are not supposed to be in such position. And now I think that she's having a kind of, back and forth thing with someone, or with Ray and sister. And now this sister is telling them that they are actually the ones that is unqualified. Even if you call her a DI employee or whatever, you are the one that is unqualified. She have got so many, qualification to be in such position. Not like affirmative action, because of has to do with qualification. She is there talking about her professionalism, what she has acquired, her degrees, her PhDs, masters. And if you check very well, those people that she is in the same room together with, she is even more qualified and have more degrees than these people. But because of supremacy, they are in the same maybe level or category or whatsoever. Like, when I saw this video, I was like, this lady is a superwoman. She's a superhero. She just really needs to be protected by all means. Seriously, Babylons. This reminds me of a video of one clerk, this guy that always go to universities or college to have some kind of interview with, student and all of that. This guy was comfortable enough to come on a podcast, was an interview, and he comfortably say how he would never board a plane or something that is, or an aircraft that is flown by a black pilot. And the interviewer asks why. He was like, since the person is a pan-colored person, a black person, he finds that person unqualified. Like, I was like, are you serious? I said, yeah, that he can never, ever board a flight that is flown by a black pilot, that he don't trust them. He see them as unqualified. That he's rather more comfortable when a pan-colored person is a pilot. That is very, and I was like, how has qualification has to do with the color of someone's skin? Okay, that means these people have actually seen you as a black person, you are unqualified. Even no matter all the degree you must have acquired, no matter all your professionalism, no matter all your competency, but since you are a black person, you are automatically disqualified. And I was like, if this is actually the truth, that means black people are more qualified. And this also have to do in healthcare system. So before you can see a black doctor, you should know that this black doctor must have gone through so many screening and screening and screening. That means these black doctors are even more qualified than the pan-colored ones. If you check it very well. There is a video also, reacted to where some group of black doctors were celebrating, I think, their graduation or something. And a pan-colored man, decided to stitch this video and ask this question: if you can trust your life with such unqualified people. Because you see that they were all black people, now you tag them unqualified. you tag them automatically unqualified. Like, seriously. When I saw that video, I was like, this is just ridiculous. Anyways, lovelies, why not just, leave me your own thoughts in the comment section of what you think of this video. And do not forget that we do not support any form of bullying, harassment, or whatsoever. We're just here for educational purposes. I believe that this woman has actually come to change some kind of narrative. This sister is the kind of people we did in such high places, because it's just enough already. Enough of it. Enough of the humiliation, enough of the negligence, the letting down, no matter everything you have to do, no matter everything you want to try to, like, okay, let me see if I can, they will still not be pleased. So if we can have people like this, which we know we do, I think the world might actually be a better place for black people. Anyways, lovelies, please share this video, subscribe to this channel if you're yet to do that, and I will see you, lovelies, when I open.
And if you have watched up to this extent, thank you so much for all the love and support. Don't forget to please leave me your own thoughts in the comment section of what you think of this video. And do not forget that we do not support any form of bullying, harassment, or whatsoever. We're just here for educational purposes, guys. Alright, lovelies, please share this video, subscribe, and I will see you when I upload the next one.